Hello. Okay, good morning, everyone. Oh, Tanda,
Yes, teacher.
have you got enough sleep? Or maybe yesterday evening? Oh no, yesterday midnight, and then you spent a lot of time, and then this morning you didn't get enough sleep, right?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher, I can open my camera now, teacher.
Really? Good job.
Yes.
That is great.
Okay, wait. There we go.
Yeah, so I can see your cute face, right?
That's it.
Cutie face. Okay. Let me see. Who's needed? Who's left to come join? Shanley, right? We need Shanley here, right? Okay. So let me know, how did you spend your day yesterday? Did you have anything special, or going to some pagoda or monastery, or maybe making something special at home or something else? Nothing. Just a
Depressed.
depressed.
Yeah, got depressed.
Why? Why you have to got depressed?
Because so many people got arrested, so that's why.
Of course, this is.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get depressed, and then we still have hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because only hope can give us the life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then actually, we are. So at the time, you may have a question. It's oh my god. So if I say it like that, you may think that okay, sometimes hope is not, how should I say, invisible, right?
Yeah.
Some people may think that hope is invisible teacher, right? But yeah, this is hope is invisible, but hope missing with belief is it can support to become our dream come true, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Of course, because hope should comes from our hope should comes from our willing mind. Okay, because everybody, most of the people know everybody, every each of you has a willpower, right? Willpower has it has a power. Your inner mind has a power. Okay, if your inner mind is if you got a powerful mind, it will become true.
Yes.
Okay. But whatever it is, we shouldn't stop anything. I mean that we shouldn't stop our learning, because we have hope someday we will get the thing we want, right? So we have to believe, and then we have to keep on that. That's it.
Yes. That's it.
Yep. Okay, so what's my homework? What homework did I give you?
The writing and note-making exercise.
Okay, good job. Yeah, I see. Let me check homework. Okay, Danda here. So, oh, just want to know is it easy to do note making?
Not that really easy.
Yeah. So can you describe or can you discuss some of the things that is, have you got any problems or have you got any difficulties when you do note making?
Well, I mean, the first one is a miracle. You know, it just tells us to make notes, and it didn't really tell us how to make notes or what to make notes about. So yeah, I didn't know where to start. I have problems with that. The second one is a bit easier because they give us the titles,
points.
like they give us what we should, the points we should do about. So that's how much easier. But the first one, I have problems with that.
Okay, yes.
Especially the way it's written
Mm,
makes it difficult.
yeah, of course. Because you are not used to it.
No, I've never written notes like this at all.
Okay. Yeah, Sidhu, how about Sidhu?
I'm not,
Okay, yeah. Alvin?
no, was I lagging?
Not liking it, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Sidhu. And anybody else? You know, Juan, Elena, Nora, Neti, Aritz. Ah, Tanda
I'm really sorry, Dina.
It's okay, no problem. Tutuye wa. Okay, so Sidhu, is there any problems? Have you got any problems when you do make notes?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
In exercise.
And I know what.
Exercise 2, I have some problem with the fourth title.
Okay.
I need to think too much.
You mean the fourth point? No.
The fourth point, yes.
I have some difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Can you speak up because I cannot hear very clearly?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah.
For the first one, I don't have many problems. I write it like a summary, and like that. Although there are a lot of big words.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how about other ones? Are you okay or is there any problems to make notes? Nothing?
No, we have. I have a problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, what is it?
Yeah, I'm not used to that. That's why I don't know how to write. Yes. Haven't finished yet.
Okay, thank you. So you haven't finished only just note making or how about others?
Already finished the writing.
Okay,
Yes,
of
yes.
course. And then anyone else? Because I just want to know what is your problem and what's your difficulty, right? So if I know that, I can suggest you what to do.
Like I know how to make notes, but sometimes I forgot how to write. Like I lost it. If I'm very afraid that I won't write the important facts. So yeah. So I write it all.
Okay, so you mean that when you make notes and that's it, what is different between is that before we do note making, we should learn how to write a topic sentence and how to write supported sentences like that. If we don't learn it and we cannot know that, which are the main points. Okay, yes. And then one, Itamo, Nora, Nichi, Aritz. Nothing more? Okay, you don't have anything or you don't know what to say. Which one is?
No, yeah, my problem is in with like okay. I'm afraid that I won't write the important fact. So yeah, and I don't know how to start it. The first one, I mean, the second one is all right, but for the first one, I don't know what to like write because when I read it, I think all the facts are needed, and I think we should write all. So that's my problem.
Yes, okay, thank you so much. Anyone else?
I don't know how to make notes exactly, so I just highlight them. I haven't made notes.
Okay, yes, good job. Okay, so I have got an idea now. That's it, you need to know more about how to write topic sentence. Have you ever learned how to write topic sentence?
No.
Never check.
Yeah, so
Never
now
learned.
let's change, yeah, now let's move to that one, right? Okay, yes. And then, before I upload it or before I send a file, I don't want to lose your time. That's why I will give you a title, right? And you have to think about it. And after that, we are going to discuss for a while. Yeah, we will choose, no. Okay, you are choosing, we will make a draw. And after that, one of you or maybe two of you have to discuss about it, right? Okay. Have you ever heard about a proverb? Okay, good job. Are you familiar with using proverbs?
A bit.
A bit. Okay, of course. This is good. And is there anyone who haven't discussed about proverbs? Because some of the proverbs are very easy, but some of the proverbs are you have to think about a lot. I mean that they have an implied meaning, right? So if you meet such kind of proverbs, you have to think about it. Okay, excuse me, let me look for it. Oh, like last time, okay, you did presentation. There is an apple a day, the doctor's away, right? This is also a proverb, right? So such kind of proverb, I mean that. Okay, excuse me. Screenshot. Yes, I see it right now. Okay, I will write down that proverb on the chat box, right? So please look at it and you have to think about the meaning of the proverb and what and then you have to think about some of the examples about it. Or if you have your own experience, you can mention that, right? I will give you some choice because I am going to send you maybe 3 proverbs, right? Okay. So now you have got 3 options, right? So among those 3 options, you have to choose one of them and you have to think about what is the meaning of that proverbs. And if you have any good example or experience, you have to mention that, right? Okay, please think about it. Now I am going to send you some of the files about how to write topic sentences, okay? Okay, let's take a chance.
Jack, can you tell me what do we have to do again? I know that we have to, you give us the three topics.
Yes, okay. I gave you 3 topics and you have to choose one of them, right?
And
Okay. And you have to you have to think about that definition or how do you understand about that proverb? And next thing is you have to think about some experiences, maybe your own experience or any other example.
okay.
Jean, are you okay?
Yes, sure.
Are you done? Or still thinking?
I'm done.
Okay, yes. Anyone else? Let me know if you're done.
I'm done, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Tanda. Now you're awakened, right?
Sort of, I guess.
Okay. If you're done, let's start. Okay, so here all together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people here, right? So you have to talk to me. You have to choose the number between 1 to 12, right? So let me call off your name. Then no.
One.
1. Okay, 1. Situ.
2.
It's a mo.
1.
1 is already taken.
Yes.
Can we tell what the numbers are supposed to mean?
1 to 12. You have to choose 1 to 12. I will call out your name first because I would call out your name according to my screen because I'm afraid that I would miss out.
Okay.
Itamo, what's your number?
7.
Okay, 7. William?
Yeah, 8.
8. Okay. Tanda?
10.
10. 10. Okay, I would recognize this voice. 10. Right. Nora?
9.
9. Nichi?
11.
11. Elena?
5.
5. Elvin?
6.
6. Aris?
3.
3. 1.
12.
12. Yes, which is left? 1, 2, 3. So 4 is left. Yo, I'm sorry, your number is 4.
It's okay, Chair.
Okay, thank you. So here, let's see who are the luckiest one. I'm afraid that you don't see it. Okay. So who are they? 3 is Eritz and 10 is Tanda. Okay, 10. This is your 10. Okay. So who would present first?
As you wish.
Okay, as you wish to.
Maybe Iris.
Okay, Iris, yes.
I choose the topic lighter is like was policing.
Iris, can you speak up because I cannot hear very clearly?
I chose the topic like lighter is the best medicine. I found that lighter reduce stress hormones and scientists say 15 minutes of a lighter day will burn 10 to 14 calories. And when you start to laugh, it is just lighten your mentally. It actually induce physical change in your body. So I think leisure is kind of medicine.
Okay, so how about any example or your experience?
My experience, I don't have any experience.
So you don't have any experiences?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes. Right. How about Tanda?
So I'm sorry for my voice.
It's okay, no problem, because you scream out loud.
No, I did not scream. So I chose a topic, every cloud has a silver lining, and I did some quick research. So basically, silver lining it's a metaphor for optimism, So what is meant by the proverb is that after every difficult or sad situation, there's always a hope or comforting sort of thing. So well, I mean, like even if it's raining right now, I mean maybe later or maybe an hour or even a day, there's always a sunshine after it. There's it's not like raining for the whole year round, so you don't have to just be like depressed and sad for just a little situation. You have to find happiness and like sort of advantage from that little things. Like example, like you did some mistake, you did something wrong, and you have some like regret, so you're skipping a while. Oh, I did wrong, and then you will be sad and hopeless. But instead of thinking in that way, maybe you should like, or maybe if I don't do this kind of mistake later, it might be better, sort of like that. So for the example, it's not just yourself. For the example, well, I have my cousin, like she lost her job, like her first job, and then she was a bit like hopeless and depressed. But right now, like for her second job, it's even better than the first one, and like it give her it makes her happy. Like so not all the failure leads to the sad or depressed thing. You have to find the happiness out of the failure. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. So now let's give applause to your two friends. Good. Yeah. So I have read one of the news on the news. I have read one of the news maybe about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. And then, here I would like to point out that laughter is the best medicine, right? So I think in India, right? In India, they in the morning, including the policemen, right? Because in their country, some of the policemen are very stressful job for them. That's why they gather in the garden, and after that, they look at each other and then start to laugh. Okay, start to laugh is it's not smiling. Not okay. This is, for example, this is smiling. Okay, laughing is they laugh a lot, right? And then when they laughed for about maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes, after laughing, laughing can make us healthy as well, because their lungs, okay, their lungs work very well, and they have got the enough oxygens, and they are fresh, and they can release their stress as well, right? So it is also a good habit and a good activity for a person to release the stress and to have a better learns working. I think so. Right.
Teacher, I know it's ridiculous, but I have something to ask.
Okay. Yes. So this.
So like I know laughter is the best medicine, and we all laugh like almost all the time. But I heard that something is that like I don't know how to say this in English. Like some of the people like, oh, that be that is about that.
Everything has I say we shouldn't do like extremely a lot, right? Everything has a we should try only just like, how should I say,
Medicine, like medicine is good for your health, but if you overdose it, you're gonna die. Basically
of
the same.
course. Thank you,
I mean,
Alvin.
laughter, like in cases where people die from laughing is very rare. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Don't tell me that, but it's very rare. I personally don't know anyone who has died for laughing. But yes, sure.
Yes, but we have seen one of the movie. I'm not sure that is a Chinese movie. It's not laughing. The people before they die, they smile first, and after that they die. Have you ever watched that movie?
No, I have never watched that movie. But I've seen articles talking about a man who died watching a movie. So yeah.
But every village die like smile before like they smile, like village every village in the movie.
Okay.
Like that. Even then, like if you die, like if you die laughing, that's like the best kind of day you can imagine, right? You don't feel
Yeah.
lonely. You just laugh while you die. You don't even remember. You don't feel lonely. You don't need to care about your health.
Yeah, like Alvin.
Oh, that's a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alvin. I want to say that one. Sometimes overdose. No, we call that the medicine, right? But even the medicine, for example, aspirins or anything else, right? It can cure our diseases, but if we use it with overdose, it's a problem as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So I think you all have received the file and sent it on Vivus group. Is it okay? Is there anyone who hasn't got it? Because some of you have a problems concerning with opening Microsoft Word file. Have you got any problems, or are you okay all?
I don't know why. Maybe it's my computer, but like if I download the file for Microsoft Word, normally you could just press it and it opens automatically, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. But for me, I don't know why. But if I download it, I have to go to my file manager and right click and press open with, because it always keep recognizing these files as a test file, like not as a Word file for some reason. And maybe it's my computer. So which file do we need to open first?
Four essential elements first.
That
Okay.
one, you have already sent one.
Did I?
Yes. I think next 2 week.
Oh, okay.
Next
But
week.
When you
No,
start
our
teaching,
Oh yeah. When you
Our
start
first
the
day.
first day, you
Yeah.
give us homework, but you didn't
Homework.
check.
Homework. And
you
we have
told
to
us to read, and I think you forget about it.
yeah.
okay, yes, of course.
Wait,
Okay, so yeah, so now let's do it that one, right? So is it sure that we haven't done that file? Okay. Yes. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start from the first paragraph. Paragraph writing is the foundation of all essay writing. Is that right? Okay, Elvin, I'm sorry that you are not fond of for reading, but you have to try hard, right?
I mean, actually, I have no problem with reading. I just don't want to write.
Okay, yes. Right. Okay. So now let's take some time to read it, and I think the first paragraph is not much difficult. So now let's read the first page quickly. And on the first page, you would know that what is a paragraph, and then you would see that there are four elements, and number 1 and 2 is explaining on the first page, right? So let's see first page first. Please read it yourself very quickly first.
So only the first page, right?
Yes, we will go one by one. But maybe I think you have to keep on page 2 because of order, right? For element 2, so there are 2 sentences on the second page.
Like element 3 and 4, right?
Only just we would finish element 1 and 2 first.
Oh, first, okay.
Are you done?
Sure. Can I ask, what is a chronological order?
I would explain this later.
Oh, okay, never mind. So these 4 elements, I've never heard about them my entire life. So
Okay, thanks God. This is the new one for you, right?
yeah, I mean, when we were in the past, when we said write essay, they were just we just order stuff we just list stuff and just write the whole page for no reason.
Yeah. And after they got only just few marks.
No, I got a lot of marks for that. That's the thing, no one really cares about your writing skills. If it has the points, like
Yeah, of
basically,
course.
if it has the
Yes.
points, they just give you marks. So you can just list down every single thing. Like I go to school, what do you do for a living? You could just write down all the points plus like all the unnecessary stuff. I mean, you cannot do that here, obviously, but
Of course, it
in
is.
Myanmar school, where the standard is very low because it is made for like all the students overall. So you can write everything you want, and even though my essays and letters, I know myself that it feels very unnatural, I still get lots of marks for it. Like Burmese English is so bad. I don't know why.
Sorry?
Like the English taught in like Burmese schools, especially not only that, but like the other stuff, like the easier one, like bar form or word form or vocabulary. Yeah, they will give. I remember they will give like 50 questions or something, and they will tell you to practice these, and they will only ask from those 50 questions in the exam, like only 1 or 2 exceptions. And everyone knows those 1 or 2 exceptions, no one can answer correctly, almost no one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think so because they may one of the problem is that sometimes a teacher she has got a degree with the mathematics, but in when they have to draw they have to take a lucky draw and think so when they take lucky draw and then maybe she has to teach Burmese.
Yeah, that's the problem,
right? So you have to know so she comes from the mathematics field and she has to teach Myanmar, right, Burmese. So
Yeah.
it's got some problems and she doesn't know how to approach it because every subject has their implying information, right? In Myanmar is very artistic, it has filled with arts, right? So the teacher should know about what's the art, what's the implied information of the like a poems or like a passage, okay. So when they teach, I think maybe sometimes because of the how shall I say, the imbalance of the teachers and the student, the classes, right?
Yeah.
Only just maybe 1 or 2 teachers in the school, and there are many classes, though they get tired, I think so. So they couldn't make some arrangement or some preparation well, I think so.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they force teachers to teach other subjects. So
Yes.
sometimes it's a bit obvious. Like I remember in a history class, the teacher would tell us to read out the paragraph, and okay, and then what happened next is she gives us a question and just leave. So the class feels like uninterested, and the teacher seems uninterested as well. I mean, like, it feels like she's not willing to teach. I understand why. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you can't control 80 students in a classroom. I mean,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
but that's the normal for, the normal
Yes.
standard for primary school, 80 students.
Yeah, this is a large class, right? 80 students.
80 in one class, and there's like 7 different class. So
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, so this this iCGSE is a big change.
A lot of challenges, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think we have read the whole page. I think everyone has read. I can look at
Okay.
I can look at their faces.
So Nora, can you discuss the first paragraph?
Me, you mean right? Me, right?
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
you are Nora, and then I called.
There's two Nora.
I call Nono. I call Nono to Miano here. I changed her name. Miano is better for me, right?
Wait, she's Miano now. I thought she was Nora.
No. Nora is Nono Tech.
But last time I heard she was Nora and she was Nono. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
forget it.
because we have two Nora. That's why, and then we choose it.
Okay, forget it.
4 essential elements, like so that tells that paragraph writing is like the basic for the all essay writing, that we have to explain that right, or what is paragraph, or the first paragraph.
Okay, so you should explain that what is a expository paragraph, what is a persuasive, and narrative, and creative.
Okay, so like they are the forms like expository, persuasive, narrative, or creative. Like to write a good paragraph, we have to understand like the 4 elements, like unity, order, coherence, and completeness. And so what is paragraph? Paragraphs are like comprised of sentences with random, but not like random sentences. It's a group like sentences organized around a topic. Like the rule of the paragraph writing is like to focus on one idea, and it takes the readers on a clear path and without detours. So you have, yeah, I think that's all right.
Okay, yes, thank you. And then one important thing, what you have to know is that before you write a paragraph, you have to know what kind of paragraph you are going to write. Okay, you're going to write like a expository, or like expository means an explanation. Okay, you are going to write an explanation, or like a problem and solution, or like a narrative or something else, right? There are different kinds of paragraphs writing, right? So among those, what kind of paragraph, okay, even though you write what kind of paragraph is it, you have to know is that you have to follow 4 rules, that's it, okay? So those 4 rules are unity and order, coherence, and completeness, right? Okay, so Nora, can you call up one of your friends to discuss about unity?
Alvin.
Oh, wait. So about unity, not about the 2 paragraphs. What is a paragraph, or how to write? No.
Now you have to explain. You have to discuss about only just the unity.
Oh, only just the element. Okay. Well, basically, how do I explain this? Okay. Unity in paragraph usually begins with the topic sentence. The topic sentence is basically the sentence that basically tells you the whole summary of what you're going to talk about, what you're going to write about in the paragraph. Most of the time, you basically write the first sentence, and that sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph. In some situation, you can change it, but it's always in the first paragraph. After the unity sentence, you have to give supporting sentence, providing detail about it. So basically, if you talk about, let's just say, how, like, for example, how the women's soccer is improving over the years, you can tell like how exactly things have changed over the past few years, and blah, blah, blah. It has to be brief. You don't need to get too much in detail, because basically you're gonna write it in the middle. But basically, it's a summary for what you're going to write, and it should give you exactly like a understanding of for the audience about what you're going to write before you write in detail. In order to write a good topic sentence, think about your theme and all the points you want to make. So I think I already said that about when you write a topic sentence, you have to think about the points you're going to make. Basically, what you're about to say, the points that you want to make, you have to make a brief summary about it all in the topic sentence and decide which points drives the rest and then write it as your topic sentence. So sorry, Chen.
Yeah, okay. So can you choose next one to discuss about order? So Elvin, did you ask me something?
No, you open your mic, so I thought you asked me something. I thought I thought you asked me something.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I think when you're deciding the topic sentence, you have to make sure it can be written after that. So basically, don't write a supporting sentence as a topic sentence. It's not gonna work. You have to make sure it's a sentence that can be, how can I say this? Can be easily connected to the other sentence as a unity sentence. Okay, is that enough? I think I didn't explain it clearly. I think. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know what the unity sentence is until now. So. Okay, so element to order. There's one left. Okay, so E. Paul.
Alina.
Yeah, Kai.
Alina.
Alina. Wait, is Alina?
It's not Alina.
Oh.
Alina.
Wait, what?
Elena.
Well,
Elena.
What? No.
Alina, not Alina.
Ali and Alina. What's the difference? Is it like just the pronunciation or the spelling?
Alina. E-L-I-N.
E-L-I.
And it, yes.
Oh, Alina.
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 Wait, Alina and Alina, what's the difference? I mean, okay, whatever. Okay, Alina.
Okay, whatever.
Alina, you have to talk about element to order.
Order is like the way you organize your supported sentence. You have to choose like chronological order or order of importance or another logical presentation of this list. And as for the paragraph, they all have a different organization. To write to be a well-developed paragraph, the reader have to understand your sentences easily. So you have.
What was that? That's not part of the element.
Bless you.
Okay, to be aware of the paragraph, the reader has to grasp your meaning easily, so you have to avoid confusion. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And then I want to focus one is that, for unity, whether your paragraph has unity or not is depending on your topic sentence, right? So one thing you have to know is that when you write a topic sentence, there is a topic and controlling idea. Okay, I will send it to you on the chat box. When you write a topic sentence, so there must be topic and controlling idea. Okay, so when you write a topic sentence, there must be topic and controlling idea. So what is topic? Topic is the thing you are focusing. Or maybe, well, if you are going to talk about discussing honesty, right? So your topic should be honesty, right? And then, for example, honesty is the best policy, for example. And here you have to focus on your topic is honesty, and your controlling idea should go to the best policy. You have to mention that why we have to say this is the best honesty, the best things, right? So topic is honesty is the best policy here. Okay, I will write it out. Okay, so honesty is topic and best policy is and controlling. It's controlling. Okay, are you clear that? Yes, right? So whenever you write a topic sentence, you have to think about like, okay, so do you want to copy it? Okay, yes. So I will wait for you. And then if you're done, please let me know.
Tisha, I hope you don't mind, but like, I don't. Can you just like give me like a example of a topic? And like, I mean, I know honesty is a bad policy. It is an example. I know, but it's not necessarily something that most of the time you shouldn't start a paragraph with. I think it's a bit difficult to start a paragraph with that, at least for me. So, do we have to write like a if you write a long sentence, is it fine or not?
Okay, now I'm sending, I'm writing another examples right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Teacher, can I ask you about the controlling idea?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, how is it like a? I don't understand the point of controlling ideas.
Okay.
Did you mute?
Your mic.
Mute. Okay, mute it. Sorry. And okay, I would explain, I will write down some notes for the controlling idea. Is that fine?
Yes, teacher.
Tisha, like you wrote why I like coffee has two reasons, but you misspelled two, right? I copied that too in my book.
Sorry, because I have to type it very quickly. That's why.
I wrote no, I'm not blaming you. I wrote in my book why I like coffee has two reasons.
Controlling idea is that's the thing what you are going to write or compose. Compose in detail. Okay, so I think you will understand about that. Controlling idea is that the thing what you are going to compose in details, right? So I gave you some examples here for two reasons, because why I like coffee has two reasons, right? So your topic is why you like coffee, and you are going to tell detail about two reasons, right? So for example, the first one is you are going to discuss about the smell of coffee. So that's why you like the smell of coffee. And the second one is you like the feeling of the drinking coffee, like that, right? So that is the example. And now you got it?
Yes, teacher, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Next one I would like to discuss is, about order. When you read order, you will see that chronological order and order of importance and another logical presentation of detail, like that. Okay, when you write the paragraph, you need to you need to organize your supporting sentences in orderly. You have to avoid writing random. Random means that you write about the first thing at the second place, and you write about the third thing at the first place, or like that. That's which is called random, right? So you have to write orderly. So to follow the order, there are some order styles and like a chronological order. chronology, when you write with chronological order, you have to write with, especially we usually, like a process. For example, in 1997, and then 1998, 1999, like that. Okay, you have to write with the orderly. And then you have to write with the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, that's we call it chronological order. Okay, and then, sorry. Let me take a cup for hot coffee, right? Or maybe, please wait a moment. Sorry, actually I look for a coffee, but I got green tea. Whatever it is great. Okay, so yeah, where am I? Okay, so and then chronological, in chronological order is like that. And then next one is order of importance, right? For order of importance is you have to compose the most important one first, and after that the second important one, and you compose the third important one, like that. That is order of importance. Okay, is there any question till now?
No, like in the chronological order, you said like by year, 1999, 2000, 2001. I understand that. But what you said after that, like first, second, third, and like what's that supposed to mean? Like the date, first, second, third, or no, no.
It's like I guess it's go by Evans by Evans.
Sorry, what?
Evans by Evans.
I do not know what you mean.
Evans.
I don't know.
So one occasion by
Evans.
another. One occasion by another.
No. Wait, spell that again.
EVENTS Evans.
EVENTS. Look, events. You idiot.
Events.
Come on. What do you
Evans.
mean? Wait. Evan.
No, I pronounce it
What do you have?
Evans.
Chris Evan? No, I'm
No,
not.
it's Evans.
Oven. What do you mean?
No.
Why? No, I know what an oven is. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. This is the like a phonetic problems, right? Phonetics. That's what it's called, phonetic problems. Okay, I think I have got a responsibility to teach a phonetic someday, right? So please remind me to teach phonetic simple, how to pronounce,
No, like she said. Can you say that?
No,
Events
like
again?
in my school, my teachers, I mean, they're like native also. They pronounce it like Evans, so I got used to it, and then I pronounce it as Evans.
Evans. Okay. But I keep hearing oven or Elvin. I can hear my name or oven, but I don't hear events. Is it pronounced events? Is where's right, where's wrong? I don't care. Okay, let's continue.
It's just depending on the I think the essence or something.
Okay, yes, you can see that which one is correct or not is after learning the phonetic symbol, right? You can see it. Okay, so and then please note it down that word, and when we learn phonetic symbol, we will discuss that one, right? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, here is another one is yes, first, second, third mean that, right? So first, second, third is like here two reasons, right? So you are going to discuss about why I like coffee has two reasons. So to present that one, you better say the first one or at first. And you like that, okay, because I like the smell of the coffee and why blah blah blah. And next one is if you want to mention about second one, you have to say that or another fact or another reason at the second, like that. Elvin, you got it?
Yes, teacher, I got it.
Okay, because there are some example later on, you will see that, right?
Okay.
Okay, so now let's move on to page number, no, second page, element 3 and element 4.
I just read coherence, and I already told, like, when I first discover, first, second, third, furthermore, in addition, I put in every single sentence that I can do. I don't think you should do that, right? I
Of
don't think
course,
you should
of
never do.
course.
But like,
Yeah.
I will say, firstly, I go to school. Secondly, and then thirdly, and then finally, and then after that, furthermore, I
Yeah,
did.
this is called transition words.
Yeah. Transition words.
Sometimes the linking words you have to use. Yes.
These are the steps that are completely ignored. That no one really cares, but still. Oh my god. So do we have to read about writing a paragraph as well, right? Read the whole page too, right?
Of course. Are you done?
Teacher, give me a little more minutes, please.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Teacher, a thesis, is that how you pronounce it? Thesis, or how do you pronounce it?
This is.
Sorry, this is.
Okay. I will show you. I will show you the screen because I want to show you different examples of events. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Wait. Okay, I can see now.
Do you see here the symbols?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so here this one, I, right? The symbol. This is symbol. This is not a letter, right? So here I pronounce it. So in phonetic symbol, I pronounce it. Right. So here E, the symbol E pronounced A. And then va, va. Right. So here you can how should I say? You can see that event. Because and here we see there is a stress, right? So if we see the stress, we have to pronounce that according to the stress. Okay. According to the stress, we have to press our voice on that word. Can you hear that?
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh my God. Okay, I think I better share this. I better send the link to you.
And I was sweating right now.
No, it's like I used to pronounce it like event, but like one of my teacher in the old school, like I think she's from somewhere from like Austria or somewhere there, and then she come and tell me that it's not event, it's event. So she correct me in that way, and then like
Yeah,
I got used to that.
Event.
So
yes.
yeah.
I mean, well, wait. So like, which school do you
Event,
go
yeah.
to?
This is also correct one. You know, event is also, you know, we can see the symbol here. I, capital letter I. That is got it, right? So and then VENT, yeah, right. So event, and then we would see there is a stress after, you know, before V. That's we call the stress, right? So you can pronounce event or event. If you say event, that is the symbol changed to a symbol, right? So here is you have to pronounce it, event, it sounds, starting with it sounds, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes.
I think I used to learn some phonetics. I think I used to.
I got confused with like for the past years for the old school, like for that school they don't have just one native, you know, they collect all, they have like Australian, British, Americans, like their pronunciations like very different. I need to like catch every single teacher's pronunciation. Like if the English teacher, like she speak in American accent and then she would say something different, and then the Australian teacher coming and then he would say something different, and I got confused.
Oh wait, what kind of school do you go to that have so many native speakers?
It is my school name is ES4E, but I don't know for now. For when I go there, there are like many teachers.
Oh,
So,
maybe that's the difference, because in my school, I only went to Burmese school. I don't care about the Burmese teachers, so maybe that's the reason why. I mean, like they will be like event. They'll be like
no, sometimes they go event, not C.
One teacher that I learned. Sorry, am I too loud again? Sorry. The one teacher, she has to use a microphone because her voice is unclear, because her voice is very low. It's not her fault, but like that's how bad it is. She has to use a mic and a speaker on her. Like, how can I learn the speaking from that? How can I learn how good of a speaking is that? No. I mean, there has been some great English teachers. Also, teacher, the worst part is those kind of teachers, they always prioritize people who pay them. You know, the people who attend their tuitions, you know, they give them an advantage in almost everywhere. And no, that's the reason why I don't take these like English things serious, because like most of the time they don't pronounce at all. I mean, and we pronounce that way because I speak a different kind of English when I'm at school, you know.
So you become alien.
What? I've become what?
No, I mean you become a, you know, different person from other people.
No, not exactly. The reason why I could speak this is because I also want to I want a different English school. I also want to a school which has not native speakers, but like they're part of like Chin or like Chan, like basically somewhere closer to the northern side, which I think they could speak like English more
The
than
English
us.
is really good. Yes.
Yeah. But they taught us like exactly how to pronounce stuff, but they taught the American pronunciation, which is also a bit confusing because our Burmese is British, but they were American. But like the thing is, even though there are a few differences, I think the main reason why I like if you say event, like you would ask like why is it called event? I don't know. It's event.
Okay,
How do I
event,
pronounce
event, it,
Yeah.
you know, starting with
Yeah,
it
event.
sounds.
Like
Yeah,
their pronunciations are really confusing.
of course it is, right? Okay, so now let's move on to coherence.
You should be. I
Sorry?
mean, you should be happy that you get along. Sorry. I think I lost connection.
Yeah, that's it, you know. Learning, you should learn about different accents because when you take the IELTS exam, okay, when you get older, maybe if you are taking the IELTS exam, you have to listen to different kinds of accents in speaking in English, right? That's why don't worry that okay, this is you are taking a like a habit.
But sometimes, you know, my brain just stopped working. Like for American, they say like Adidas, and for British, they're like Adidas. Some sort of like I got confused. I don't know what to pronounce. It's just like
you can say as
my
you
brain freeze at that moment.
want. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Who is to discuss that for coherence? Okay, yeah, William, did you call me?
Yeah. What is your favorite accent?
Especially British, but I'm learning from American, British, and Australia. That's why I feel confused about sometimes about my pronunciation, but I try to catch British.
Oh, yeah, British is better.
Yeah, but sometimes we have to. But yeah, Tanda's problem. When I speak to other different, how should I say, other different people from Korea, or maybe from especially I had a friend with from Korea, right? So when I speak with them and that they don't how should I say they don't really they didn't catch what I mean and what my pronunciations because Korean pronunciation is mixing with Korean accents and American songs, right? American voice. That's why and sometimes
Yeah.
Just like to speak those all the accents. Sometimes you get confused. Like your friend asks like, which accent do you speak? And then I don't know what to answer. Like because it's a mix, you know.
So you
Sometimes
get the mix of
sometimes I
sense.
speak with the British, sometimes I speak with the Australian, and I don't know what accent am I speaking right now. Sometimes I speak with Ngapi pronunciation.
I speak with Ngapi. Wait, what the hell is Ngapi pronunciation?
There are some people in the class like that.
I still don't understand the fact that how
Even
and sometimes you have to speak with
even
sushi pronunciation also. You could just say makutonadu.
Makutanado.
Makutonadu. Something like that. It's just so confusing.
No, like the thing is, teacher, like I still don't understand one thing about Burmese, like car, so it's ga short. That's the different. How do you tell it?
There's also like box into bao.
Yeah, but the thing is though, box into bao. That's why I don't understand. Why? How did teacher turn into teacher? Like
No, okay, that's it. We cannot blame to them, right? Because this is depends on what the teacher can give. Because the student, the most of the student, right? Try to absorb from the teachers.
No, I'm not blaming the teacher, but like, why is it teacher? Why is it? How did it like transport from teacher to teacher? Like,
yeah, teacher. Yeah. That's just borrow words. Borrow words.
I mean, yeah, it's borrow words, but I think it's because like if you say teacher, like it turns to teacher like very quickly. Maybe that's the reason why. But I think
that is depending on the language you love. For example, if you want to learn how to speak in English, and they would try to change it. So we cannot change them if they don't want to. That's it.
Yeah. I think the Burmese accent is a bit ugly. I don't know why.
Actually, the Burmese accent.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So because the Burmese accent is not ugly, I mean, the thing different is when we speak Burmese, we have to use all the, we have to use our, how should I say?
We're always screaming.
The whole 10.
Okay,
The
yeah.
whole 10, right? You
Yeah.
have to use, you have to use the whole 10 and the whole, maybe your mouth, and you have to start to talk.
I've seen a video.
English.
Sorry,
In
sorry.
English, you have to speak with only just the tip of your 10. That's it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's different.
Like I think our voice, like I've seen a video, like it's not only now, but in the past as well. I've seen a very old video where like 4 students one from UK, one is from I think Italy, one's from France, and one from Burma. They discuss, and the like the English UK one is fluent. I mean, the British. I know for a fact that they can speak fluent English. So forget about them. France, the French person can speak. How can I say? Very politely, I guess. Very how can I stylishly. And then the Italy one can say something like very elegantly. And Burmese, it sounds rough. I don't know why. It sounds exactly what I sound like when I try to speak in an English accent. It doesn't work. Indian accent, sure, they don't like. It's very distinct, but it's like, how can I tell this? It's very distinguishable and it's very easy to understand, right? But for I think Myanmar, so the way we speak is drastically different. Like if you you can clearly tell that you can't hide it. Like it's impossible to hide. I'm not saying and no one can hide their accent, but like the thing is, for like Italy and France, basically like the other country, like in Japan, for example, like Japan, yes, they're not that good at English, but when they do speak English, it's elegant. Like compare Japanese to Myanmar, right? Japanese is calm. Myanmar is always screaming. Like for example, like how can I say this? Like our words are a bit mumbly compared to.
You just haven't heard Singaporean accent yet. They're just.
I want to.
You can't catch any of the Singaporean accent. They will speak like, "Oh, you going lah? Oh, there's a basa."
Wait, Singapore.
And then, okay, so I would like to pause this discussion with one of the phrase. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's make Great Britain again. Okay, let's keep on coherence.
Okay.
Let's move on to coherence.
Wait. Oh, we're still here in coherence. I forgot about. I forgot about
America, right?
Again.
Okay, right. So
who should start? Who's gonna talk about coherence? That was gone. Oh wait. Oh, she's dead. Okay.
Yes. Who is going to discuss about coherence?
Who hasn't discussed?
Let's our lesson make again.
Can I try?
Yeah. Okay, you can.
Okay. So the third element is about coherence. So coherence is. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. The best way to achieve coherency is to use the transition words such as like first, second, third, above, below, and like furthermore, in addition, in fact. So the coherence meaning is like the quality that you make your writing understandable and to connect your sentence one to another. And like in coherence, like using a consistent verb, the example verb like that I said, to use that is and your point of view is the important ingredients of coherency.
Yes, thank you. And to have a coherence, you have to use like a transition words or appropriate linking words. Okay. Here you would see that one of the best way to achieve coherency is to use transition words. Okay, transition words mean, for example, you are writing about the first thing and you want to move on to the second one, right? So at the time you cannot move on directly. You better use the transition words like you are discussing about 2 reasons why you like coffee. So you have to compose first reason is that, and you explain it, and if you want to move on to the second reason, you have to use the transition words. Second reason is that, like that, right? So you better use transition words. Transition words and another special relations. Another special transition words are like above, below, under, behind, like that. And next one is a logical transition words are furthermore, in addition, in fact, moreover, however, something like that, right? And next one is that, okay, to get the coherency, you need 2 points. The first one is you have to use transition words, appropriate transition words, not every transition words, right? The second one is using a consistent verb, tense, and point of view. Okay, so because consistent verb tense means that when you are writing your composition with, you should, for example, according to the topic, you should write, you have to think about what tense you have to use it, okay? So if your topic is, you are going to discuss about the future situation, you have to use future tenses. And if you are discussing about the present things, you have to discuss with, present tenses, like that, okay? And then if you want to talk about the past time, you have to discuss with the tenses, right? So maybe at first you were discussing with the simple present, and then in the middle you discuss with present perfect, and finally you end up with the past simple. It is impossible, right? So you have to use consistent verb tense and point of view. Point of view means that you start to write with your point of view. Okay, so there are 3 point of view, right? First person, second person, and third person point of view, right? So if you write with the first person point of view, you should write the whole passage with the first person point of view. Okay, and then at first you use first person, and then in the middle you change to the third person. So it makes the reader confused, right? That's why you have to use consistent point of view as well, right? Okay, so Miano, can you choose next one for element 4?
표 situ.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Of course it is.
Sorry for the noise. Complete text. Complete text means a paragraph is well written. If all the sentences clearly and sufficiently support the main idea, and your paragraph is complete, or not, if there is not enough information or enough sentences to support your main idea, the paragraph is incomplete. It's not it is not perfect. Usually, 3 supporting sentences with topic sentence and a concluding sentence are enough for a paragraph to be complete. The last sentence of the paragraph, the concluding sentence, should summarize your main idea by reinforcing your topic sentence. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So to achieve the completeness, what you have to be careful is that, if your paragraph has completeness and your paragraph is composed with well development, and all the sentence you should write with clearly and with the sufficient support, means that when you are discussing about the supporting detail, so you have to mention with the clear explanation about the supporting idea, and you should have some example. You should mention about some example to make clear for your explanation, right? And then here you would see that enough information to prove your thesis, right? So here, thesis is the same with the topic sentence, right? Don't make confuse it. And next one is using 3 supporting sentences. Okay, so when you write a paragraph, there must be at least 5 sentences. The first one is topic sentence, and there must be 3 supporting explanation, supporting detail, and then the fourth one is conclusion, right? So you have to check the paragraph, whether the paragraph has topic sentence or sufficient enough supporting sentences, or it has conclusion, right? So if it has such kind of 3 points, we call that is a completeness. It has the paragraph as completeness, right? And now let's move on to writing a paragraph. I would explain this one because to save your time, right? So when you start to write a topic sentence, the topic sentence usually start with the at the beginning, right? So here you see that the first sentence of your paragraph needs to be the topic sentence, right? But for some people, they are very good at writing and they are very master of writing. So they sometimes, okay, they not usually, they sometimes write the topic sentence in the middle of the sentence, or maybe at the second place, at the second sentence, or as the third sentence. They usually write like that. But maybe if you start to practice your writing skills, you need to start with at the first sentence, okay? And then when you write a topic sentence, your topic sentence should provide further detail of discussion of the issue or idea it is raised, right? So, and sometimes when you write a topic sentence, don't write with the general idea. Here you may see that your topic sentence should not be too broad or too narrow. Okay, that's we call that too general and too specific. Okay, narrow is specific, right? We call that too general and too specific. You shouldn't mention with too general. It's mean like a blah idea. Okay, you shouldn't start with a blah idea because your reader is not going to know that what you are going to discuss, right? And then next one is too specifics, mean that you explain all the things in the topic sentence. So the reader doesn't need to know more about it, right? So he or she will not keep on reading about your paragraph. That's why you should avoid also those 2 points. Okay, your topic sentence should not be too broad or too narrow. Okay, just only the topic sentence should be like a hint of supporting details. That's it. Okay, and next page, fill in the supporting details. Okay, once you have written and are happy with the topic sentence, you can start to fill in the rest of your paragraph. So here you are going to discuss about the detail and the notes, and then you have to add some of the examples, right? Maybe your own experience or another example, or like a short event, right? And then next one is when you write the supporting details, you need to use the link transition words, right? You will see that link each sentences with transition words which from a bridge, because a transition words is like a bridge for your paragraph, right? And then next one is here the supporting sentences are the meat of your paragraph. Okay, so if you can support with the sufficient details and with the sufficient example, your paragraph would be very, very good and very well developed one. And the next one is intent of length, right? When you write a paragraph, there should be 3 to 5 sentences will be enough to cover your main points. That's why I talked to you, there must be at least 5 sentences in a paragraph. Okay, next one, let's move on to write a concluding sentence. Okay, when you are going to write a concluding sentence, there may be two kinds of writing concluding sentence. The first one is sum up. Okay, you sum up all the things you composed previous above, and after that, when you write a concluding sentence, you write down that word to sum up, and then you rewrite. You rewrite mean that you sum up or you write the summary of the above information in your concluding. And next one is some of the people they refer to the introduction. Okay, and then in their conclusion, they try to refer to the introduction, and they rewrite with the introduction. But they are not repeating. They don't repeat to write it. Only just they try to change another structure, the same meaning with the introduction, right? And then next one, let's move on to want to move to a new paragraph. Do you see that page? Okay, so want to move to a new paragraph. That is when you write a passage, right? A paragraph is only just a paragraph, but when you write a passage or an essay, you are going to write 2 or 3 or maybe 5 paragraphs, right? So at the time, you have to know when to move your paragraph, right? And then next one is like a review your paragraph. After writing your paragraph, you have to review it. You have to check the spelling and your grammar and the structure. If there is a unity or coherence or completeness, right? You have to check all the things. And then if your paragraph is complete, you can submit it. Are you clear that? Okay, so now let's go to page number 7. You would see that a paragraph is a group of related sentences that discuss one main idea. And there is an example with the gold. The title is gold. Do you see that paragraph?
Yes, teacher, I see it.
Okay, so here there are some question. Number 1, what is the topic sentence of the paragraph? Okay, here you would see the highlight with the green one, yellow, and the, I think the dark pink, right? I'm not sure that because I'm not perfect in coloring. Okay, so here, gold, a precious metal is prized for 2 important characteristics. Here you would see gold with the green color, right? So gold here is the topic. 2 important characteristics is a controlling idea. You see that, right? Okay, and then next one you see with the color, with the yellow color, first of all, another important characteristics of gold, right? So first of all, and another important characteristics of another. First of all, and another are transition words. Okay, and first of all, it mentioned that gold has a lustrous beauty that is resistant to corrosion, right? And there is an example about the Macedonian coin. Okay, and the second
No way.
What is wrong?
He's gone. God damn it.
Really quick.
What the fuck is that?
No, Nora, I saw Noah's face. I saw Noah's face. She was like, she was so scared about. She couldn't even. Okay, no one's opening the camera. So yeah, it's called like Samsung notification sound. You're right. My gosh, damn it. Okay. All right. Let me find. Yeah, I always laugh at that sound. I don't know why. My humor is just terrible.
It's
Like,
broken.
I can laugh at this. Look at this.
Is teacher having a blackout or something?
Nah, she just doesn't want to teach you about gold.
Yeah, sure.
Why are you guys opening your cameras? I mean, I'm not that now. That I always open a camera. No, not you, not you. Like the others. Oh, teacher is here, I think. Oh no, it's not teacher. It's okay. So wait.
You took a haircut. What the fuck is that? Oh my God, that will make sense.
Teacher is here. Teacher is here. Hello.
Hello.
Is that a different angle?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
with her phone camera.
Well, I'm not an idiot. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I know. I'm just making a joke. All right. You know what a joke
Sorry.
is? Okay. Okay. Sorry. I was a little bit rude there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Okay.
Which one you mean idiot?
What?
What do you mean idiot?
No, I was explaining about your phone, like no, your camera. Like you're with your phone. and
Yeah,
you don't need-
it's
you don't
very
need to-
ugly, right? That's why I hate using with phone.
It's all right, teacher. You don't look ugly. You look the same. I didn't say you look good. I just say you look the same.
Okay. Okay. And yep. So let's. Can I turn off the camera because to save.
Sure, it's fine.
To
It's
save
fine.
the connection,
It's fine.
right?
It's fine. Yeah. So you were talking about goal, but teacher, you have a chance. You know, you should have highlighted goal with like yellow, but you didn't. You highlight with green. He missed the chance to highlight goal with green. Like if you look at the PowerPoint, you highlight the word goal with green, right?
Yeah. Because I highlight with the gold with the green. It's to be seen very clearly.
But you could highlight the goal with gold, like with yellow, but you didn't.
Yeah, if I highlight with because at first I highlight with the yellow one, so I want to make sure to be seen the gold very clearly. That's why I changed to another color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here gold is a green one, and gold is a topic in this paragraph. And then two important characteristics is controlling idea, right? So here, first of all, and another's are transition words for this paragraph. And gold has lesseria beauty that is resistant to corrosion. Therefore, it is a blah, 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 blah. It's explaining detail about the supporting ideas. And there you would see that a Macedonian coin, that is an example for the first point. And another important characteristic gold is usefulness to the industry and science, right? And there also you would see that some sufficient supporting details. And there is example is astronaut suit. Okay, and here the last one, conclusion with the gray one. In conclusion, gold is treasure not only for its beauty, but also for its utility, right? As I explained previous time, sometimes the conclusion finish up with the summary, right? So here, first of all, you will see that gold has a lesseria beauty. Okay, so in the conclusion, you see that it's beauty, right? And next one is for its utility is about, it is usefulness to industry and science, right? So here in the conclusion, in this conclusion sentence, it's the conclusion sentence is made with some summary of the supporting details like that. Okay, is there any questions here?
I want to ask, instead of in conclusion, which I think 100% of students have used at least once in their entire lives, is there any other example for like in conclusion or conclude? Is there any example that you can use for the transition word for the summary instead of in conclusion?
So you want to hear then another conclusion style, right?
Yeah, no conclusion transition, yes.
Okay, I would say that. Let me see the original test one.
How about like something like to summarize?
Oh yeah, So you can sing instead of using in conclusion, or some people say that to sum up or in summary.
To
like
sum up, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Right, that's it. Okay, here some of the examples are here. Some of the type practice. Okay, let's move on to practice number 8. Tell the following sentences are complete topic sentence or too general or too specific or incomplete sentence. Do you see that sentence? Can you see that sentence? That sentence is on page number 8.
Yes.
Yes, to show.
Okay. So number 1, driving no freeways. Okay, so you have to think about 4 options: complete topic or too general or too specific or incomplete sentence. The driving no freeways is complete, incomplete, or general, too specific, or which one?
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Yes, why do you say so?
I don't know. I just
Yeah, we have to say incomplete because, if we talk about topic sentence, the meaning of sentence is, okay, the sentence is made of subjects and verb, right? But here, driving no freeways has, which we don't know which one is subject or which one is a verb, right? That's why we have to notice that this is incomplete sentence because it doesn't have subject or verb. Is it okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so now number 2. The Arabic origin of many English words is not always obvious.
I think that's complete.
Complete.
Complete, yeah. Why do you say so?
I mean, it has above.
Your topic sentence.
And also,
okay, it has subjects and verb, right? But you have to classify that complete or general or specific.
Oh, maybe that's general.
Oh, wait. So complete, general, or specific?
Specific, yes.
Specific. Specific. The Arabic origin of many English words is not always obvious. I don't think that's general. Is it? I mean, how do you say this?
So let me know is that which one is topic?
Topic is the Arabic origin of English words.
Arabic origin of many
English words. That's the topic,
Yes,
right?
of course. Right. The topic is the Arabic origin of many English words is topic. And so how about controlling?
It's not always obvious. Not always obvious.
So it's not always obvious. If you see it's not always obvious, it makes sense. Or what can you see? What is? Can you guess what is going to present?
It's too general.
Yeah, of course. This is too general, right? Because it mentioned the obvious mentioned that's any not general meaning, right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's basically general sentence, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let's move on to 3.
The rise of indie films is due to several factors.
Complete.
That's also.
It is complete.
It's complete.
Yeah, it is complete. Of course.
It is complete.
Yeah, this is complete because topic is the
rise of Indian films.
Indie films and
controlling is several factors.
Yeah, controlling is several factors, right? But when you use the factors, you can use several factors and some factors. And if you want to make a point, if you want to point out 3 factors, 4 factors, 5 factors like that, right? And sometimes also when you mention the factors, you shouldn't use general words. You shouldn't say that many factors. If you say many factors, this is a little general, right?
Yes.
So separate a little focusing to that thing. Yeah, okay. Right, so the rise of indie film is topic and due to separate factor is controlling, right? So this is complete sentence, right? And then now how about number 4?
Is
slang
it
expression
specific?
so long?
Yeah, it's
meaning.
Too specific, right?
It's too specific. It is obvious.
Yes.
It's a slang expression so long meaning goodbye is probably a corruption of the Arabic salam. Okay, yeah, that's definitely specific.
Definitely specific, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so
do
how do you
how do you register for college classes? That is an advertisement.
Of course, it is.
Okay, well, okay, that is I think is that
General.
General or complete or
Complete.
incomplete?
Incomplete.
I think
It is incomplete.
yeah, there's no subject.
Yeah, there is no
Yes,
subject and verb.
It's
Right,
how to
there's no
register.
subject and
This
verb.
is
That's why
something. This is like a YouTube title, you know. So yeah, no.
Okay.
Driving on freeways now. Driving on freeways requires skill and alertness. That is complete. Oh, wait, let me think. That is, I think, general or complete. I don't know. Let me think again.
Complete. It is complete.
It is complete.
Yes. Driving on freeway is a topic. Skills and next is
Requires skill and
idea.
alertness is.
In supporting subjects, we will support. We will mention the skills and next.
Yes, of course. Okay, how clever you are. So driving on freeways is a topic in skills, require skills and alertness is like controlling because you are, okay, the writer is going to describe about what kind of skills and what kind of alertness is necessary to drive on freeways, right? That's why we have to, we have to assume that this is complete topic. Right.
Okay.
Topic 7.
A lunar eclipse is an omen of a coming disaster. It's
specific.
General.
Okay, specific, general, and then anybody else?
Anybody else would say like complete, incomplete.
Maybe that's complete. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you say? So what do you say that that's complete?
I mean, I think it's general because I don't know, because like it's the lunar eclipse is the omen of a coming disaster.
Or general.
General.
Yeah.
Yeah, general. I think general. Is it general?
Yes.
Wait, you're not a teacher. You're not a teacher.
Why do you say so that's a general?
Because
we don't have enough information.
Yeah, omen of a coming disaster. So
supporting sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, so can't you write what kind of omen it is?
I mean, I will say something first now. I do not know the meaning of omen. So
omen is like a.
I know it's a song name, but I don't know anything else.
Yeah. So is there anyone who wants to explain that? What is the meaning of omen?
And now I think
some people pronounce that omen.
Actually, I don't really know it. So.
Okay.
It's like a sign, right?
Yeah, a sign or a signature, or maybe like the thing which is happening.
Speaking of which, can someone explain me like what a lunar eclipse is? I forgot what a lunar eclipse is.
When the moon.
When the moon hit the sun.
Yeah.
No.
When the moon blocks the sun. Hit the sun.
I said when the moon hit the sun. I said yes.
When
the moon blocks the sun.
will disappear.
When the moon hit the sun. I said, yeah. I like how she agreed like suddenly, like she doesn't even listen to me properly.
You don't know. You really don't know lunar eclipse.
I know. I just forgot.
Okay. I'll say. Okay.
So is it complete?
Yeah, this is complete because you can mention that what kind of omen it is. Okay, what kind of omen it is, you can mention that, you can describe it, right? But yeah, this is a when you according to the lunar eclipse, and some of the people believe that some of the disaster is going to happen, right? But you can describe it. So you can describe what kind of disaster. Okay, what kind of omen is going to be. That's omen in Burmese is a namate, we call it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Number 8, we should do quickly now because we're already over time.
I see that. Okay, please wait. I would finish up number 8.
Superstitions have been around forever. I think that's general. I mean,
Yes, of course. Of course,
general, okay,
general. Yeah,
general,
because
okay.
of forever.
Yeah, forever. So
Okay.
people, number 9, people hold many superstitious beliefs about the moon. This is complete. Yeah.
Complete.
Yes, complete.
Yeah. Okay. Number 10 is made of green cheese. I never knew that number 10 is made of green cheese.
It is incomplete.
And that's
Yeah,
incomplete.
it's made of green cheese, blue cheese, like that.
Wait, this okay, but I mean, it's not green.
This is incomplete. Yes.
Yeah, it's number 10 is made of green cheese. Yeah. Number 11, the history of astronomy is interesting. That is very general. It's
okay,
like,
yeah, that's it. That's it general.
That's like saying my school is important. Like, of course it's important if you don't. Many culture interpret rainbows in positive ways.
Complete.
That is complete. Yeah, that's complete. In positive ways.
Yeah, of course, because the writer can describe in some positive ways of the many culture interpreting about rainbows, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's it then. And I want to give you homework. Page number 9. Okay, on page number 9, you will see that number B, you have to write a topic sentences, okay? There are 2 paragraphs, read the paragraphs, and each paragraph doesn't have the topic sentence, right? So you have to read the paragraphs and you have to write the topic sentence for each paragraph.
Okay.
Yes.
Only paragraph 1 and 2.
Yeah, only paragraph 1 and 2, because for another number C is, I think we better do in the class together, I think.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
It doesn't have to be too long or too short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a good topic sentence is not a long one. So like a medium
But
long.
they provide as like 2 lines, so I thought.
Don't put too much, but don't put too little. Like, for example, like I like Japanese. Like you're not gonna get a point for that.
Yes.
But Japanese is a culture. Like, if you talk about the history of Japanese from the 18th century, you're not gonna get a lot of marks. You will not.
Excuse me, I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah, okay, William. Yes.
This book, right?
Well, which one? No, we are not talking about book.
No, the PDF file that you open, essential, just page 9 of that.
4 essential elements, page number 9.
Page number 9.
Okay, page number 9. Page number 9, paragraph 1 and 2. You have to read the paragraphs and you have to write the topic sentence. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, so bye-bye for today.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you, teacher. Thank you for listening to my rampage. I think it disturbed the class, but still.
No problem, okay. I usually welcome to your attendance.
Okay, teacher. Okay, goodbye, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.